I woke up today at 4:45 in the morning, and now it is 8:24 p.m. I'm tired, but let's do it. The Last Case of John Morley, my favorite genre of a game? Kind of. I have a kind of love-hate relationship with noir detective games. Hopefully this one will be a love case. Let's go. Time buries old truths beneath shadows, but the past always has a way of clawing its way back to the surface, demanding to be heard no matter the cost. Where are we? Aren't we supposed to be in the hospital? The demo started in the hospital.
Where am I?
I don't know, man. We were supposed to be in the hospital, I think. Unless I confuse it.
I know it's following me. I can feel it.
Who? I think I might be confused games. I suppose let's run. A lantern? Oh, lovely. Well, can I take it? How do I take it? Take the lantern? Can't you? Alright. Then I will have to continue. But I cannot. Cool. Oh, another lantern? This one is broken. So I'm kind of on the right track. I need to find the lanterns. What's your name? Morley. Do you have a first name? John? John will suit you.
It's coming from the river.
Don't be scared. I think. Maybe should we be scared? Also, don't forget that I had a very long day today.
If it catches me, it will show no mercy.
Ah!
I know it's hidden somewhere in this forest. I should be able to see its light soon.
Is it a good light or is it a bad light? Oh, we found a house.
At last. I can gather my strength and plan how to face that monstrous thing.
Will there be a hospital? Yes! There is a hospital. Okay. So the demo started differently.
The name's John Morley, private detective, and today is a momentous day. After enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands of those blasted nurses, and being pumped full of enough medicine to fell an ox, today I'm finally free. Who would have thought that the case of the Red Shoes murder would end the way it did? A stormy night, soaked to the skin, wrestling that brainless killer on a rooftop. Then a slip and a 5-story plunge.
It appears you're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer. I bring you good news. The latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go. I have placed your belongings on the table. Oh, and a lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
So, some observations. Her tone is really, really weird. I thought that they would have fixed it by the release of the game. No. And second, I was right about the name. Nightmares.
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
Belongings.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
Results and discharge.
So I'm better now.
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological
Trench coat
assessments
and
have
fedora
been
hat.
satisfactory,
Every
and there are
detective's
no
must-have.
impediments to your returning to your normal life.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
Thank you indeed. New key clue unlocked. Open the case files to view correct information and clues. Do we know how to do it? Maybe? Yes. Characters, the case. But we don't have the case yet. Although, I just told that I discovered a new clue, so... don't know. Wow. Start typing to search? I just wanted to go back. Apparently you... Oh. Okay, that was weird. Can you read it for me? No? Okay, date 3rd February 1945. Very close to the end of the war. Final review and conclusions. The patient has demonstrated satisfactory improvement in all preoperative objectives. The surgical procedure conducted under protocol ETD-03 has been deemed successful in all respects. Upon completion of final tests and provided that the patient reports feeling physically and mentally prepared, medical discharge is advised. No postoperative complications are anticipated at this time. Continued observation during recovery is recommended to ensure patient stability. Oh, wait. The text on the left and the text on the right. Different.
That's me, the bloodhound Morley.
Lovely.
Story of my life. Nearly broke.
What was that? The calendar, then here we have
Blimey, it's nearly noon. I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares.
So that was a watch. Monday, the 5th.
I better get dressed. The hospital gown that ties in the back does... Blimey, what a fool I took onto that rain-soaked pavement. And to top it off, with that downpour, I ruined my best suit. But, well, that's all water under the bridge now. Quite literally.
Okay, so definitely is a little bit of a bug because this text is the same text as before, but this is different paper, basically. I don't think that's important, so I'm going to ignore that fact.
This note's from Penny, my secretary. She must have left it here a few days ago while I was still under observation.
I'm awfully sorry, but I just can't keep going like this. You've been laid up in that hospital for ages, and I've been left skinned with no wages coming in for months now. Before, with the state you were in, I couldn't bring myself to say anything. I thought it best to let you get better in peace. But the other day, Dr. Forner ran and said they were finally ready to let you out, so I figured it was time to tell you. I haven't been to the office in a month. And believe me, I'll miss Hawthorne Street and that old moldy brick building of ours. But I've got to move on, and you know, even before the accident, you still owed me 3 months' pay. Peter and I are planning to get married, and I need some stability. I hope you understand. I've left my key under the doormat. I've paid the water and electric bill, so those are in your hands now. Goodbye, John. I wish you all the luck in the world. P.S. A few days ago, an older woman came by asking for you. I told her you might be back at the office this afternoon. She seemed quite eager to have a word with you. All right.
Damn it, Penny. I don't blame her, though. I'm a right mess. I've managed to lose the only 2 things that kept me grounded. Her sound advice, always spot on, and the faint hope that she might dump Peter and give me a chance.
Oh, please.
I should get myself a pair of derbies. I usually use the Windsor knot. So the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny after all.
Okay.
Seems she's still got a soft spot for me. These do, well, she looks brand new. The collar's pristine.
You talk too much, my friend. I think that we are ready to leave. By the hospital.
I'd better hurry up. Just like Penny says in her note, I might have a new client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't afford to let that slip away.
But that means that there are jump scares in this game, and I
All right,
really
let's get
don't
moving.
like that type of
Today is the first day
thing.
of the rest of my life. Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise. Everything has got that same old charm, and yet feels oddly new. This hospital stint's given me a bit of a new outlook. Maybe I'll take it a shade easier from now on, sticking to cases that don't demand a trip to the morgue.
The
Here they
key.
are.
Here we go.
Penny's keys. Just like it says in her note.
Home sweet home.
Penny's desk. I ought to give her a ring and try to sweet talk her into coming back. So this is Peter. That smug grin's got "punch me" written all over it. Even the coppers missed it. The slant on the letter E. That's what gave away the typist in the black letters case.
Is it a type machine? Looks weird.
My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab.
A fedora.
This one's a favorite. The jealous lover solved everything with a few blows from an ashtray. Brutal, but effective.
Yeah, I suppose so.
The murder weapon from the cadaver collector case. Nasty business, that one.
The red shoes.
The case of the Red Shoes murder. One of the most complicated I've faced. Finally. Case closed. My desk, strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything spick and span before she walked out on me. Another one of my cards. But this one has my last name circled.
Another typewriter. Yeah, not type machine, typewriter.
The drawer. It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be a keyhole.
Some papers there, not interactable. Some
Amazing how this little gadget can reveal the devil in the details.
magnifying glass. Oh, wait, I know. Do we see why? Yes. Yes! Morley, his name. Open the desk.
The Scarlet Page. I trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
Please put it back.
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honor of this meeting?
Lady Margaret Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Lady Margaret, could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
I shall endeavor to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart. The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring the true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
I understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Why now?
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story have managed to uncover anything. Then one day, I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
Bloomsbury Manor.
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there, to live within those walls. Even now, when I visit the manor, it still feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody, the delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not impede your work, as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder, the police arrested a pair of violent thieves who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
Any witnesses?
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Well, I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case, and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000. Please, Mr. Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
What if she dies and we don't get the rest of the money? And Butler probably should give, but what if he doesn't? Then what do we do? Shadows from the past.
As I made my way through the dense forest path, a haunting silence enveloped the air. It was as though the very night of the crime still lingered here, shrouded in an eerie calm. The manor stood before me, its facade as inscrutable as the shadows that danced in the moonlight.
It is so beautiful.
Every step I took felt like a step deeper into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
I love this kind of atmosphere. Alright, so this is our car. Do we need to bring something with us? Don't think it's accessible. So we don't bring anything. Unless we are with... Do we have inventory? I don't know. Let me check. Options, controls, key bindings. We have a lantern, good to know. Case files, pause, move forward. No, I don't think we have inventory. Wait, should I save? Can we save? Oh no. What is this time? Is this time how much I'm playing? Is it relevant in game? Not how much, how long? I'm sorry, I had a very long day. I might make mistakes today. That is fine. I'm not perfect. No one is. So just accepting and... aha, the game is being saved. I cannot jump into the water. Which I suppose makes sense, we wouldn't want to do that. But, like, what if you could? Would be fun. Did I see a light there in the window? Maybe not. Right, coming in.
Not a sound. The stillness feels heavy, like it's hiding something.
Westerland Asylum, a place of hope and healing. At Westerland Asylum, we believe that the path to recovery begins with compassion, understanding, and the most advanced techniques of mental health care. Our institution offers a tranquil haven for those seeking respite from the trials of the mind. Don't
The
believe we
door's
can
chained
come
up with a
in.
padlock. Looks like I'll need to find the key.
Good stuff. Your Ladyship. I read to you on behalf of the Westland Society of Fine Arts regarding the exhibition currently on display at our gallery, which features several works by your daughter, Miss Lady Fordside. While we fully appreciate the remarkable talent and artistry evident in her work, it is with great regret, that we must inform you of matter of concern. Didn't she was like Fordside with a D? Was it T? I don't know. Several of the society's patrons, particularly among the more sensitive members of our community, have found Miss Fordside paintings to be of a highly disturbing nature. We have received numerous complaints, with mothers remarking that the artwork has caused stress over their children, and some ladies reported feelings of unease. will I be feeling feelings of unease? There is a growing sentiment that the pieces are unsuitable for public exhibition, particularly in a space frequented by young and impressionable minds. It is with utmost respect and consideration that we kindly request your ladyship to arrange for the removal of Miss Fordside's paintings from the current display. We understand that this may cause disappointment. Okay, so the paintings
It
are...
seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't exactly well received. Disturbing, from the looks of it.
Exactly. The paintings are disturbing. Well, this door, we can come in. Let's go.
A blue moon, fitting for a place haunted by its own secrets.
Huh? We can move that. We cannot move that. It is pretty dark here. Do we have a... Oh, yes, we do.
Looks like the Countess left this for me.
Awesome.
Could be useful for getting around the place. It seems Lord Fordside was a renowned sculptor, though his works were somewhat sinister.
Uh-huh. A table. A suitcase. Some piece of paper. Can't we investigate that? Oh wait, I think that we do it in a different way. Yes, with that kind of green light. So we can rotate these busts.
A globe resting in a beautiful wooden stand.
Oh, the paintings. The very disturbing ones. Okay, let's start. No, wait, let's not start.
Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors.
I believe that there is some meaning to this. So Alaric Fords... Yes! It's Fordside with a D, not T. So confusing. Alaric Fordside, an astronomer and a romantic who saw in the stars metaphors for his loneliness. In 1842, during a total eclipse, he swore that the diamond ring around the moon was the spirit of his wife Eleanor, who had died giving birth. From that moment on, his telescope never ceased to aim at the sun, seeking to capture that eternal moment. Lady Eleanor Fordside, shrapnel scarred her cheek, hands hardened by the iron and mud of balaclava, amid the roar of the Crimean cannons. Her silver medical kit, now stained with gunpowder and memory, held not only wounds, but a hidden truth behind a colonel's death. Lord Cedric Fordside, a man with a prominent nose and a wandering soul, whose steps traced path where only blank maps had once lain. Cartographer to Queen Victoria, he devoted his life to naming the unnameable, jungles that swallowed expeditions, rivers that erased borders, and villages whose names only he remembered. Lady Isolde Fordside, a pianist with ethereal hands and round heart. Okay, I think that I have enough information and I can come back if I need. Right. So what it means that... No, not that. Here. This man is... oh gosh, I need to come back here. That man is this man, Alaric Fordside. He's obsessed with the telescope, so we need to direct his gaze to the telescope. Let's do that. Maybe other way? Can you move the other way around? You cannot? Please do. Maybe once more? Yeah, that's right. Then here we have the woman without the scar, or is it? Yeah, okay, so she's one with a scar. And they're supposed to be a medical bag or something. Do we see anything of that sort? I don't know, I don't. Maybe there was something else. One second. Let me see. Yeah, medical kit. Balaclava. Colonel's death. Cannons. Don't know. I don't quite see what her gaze needs to be directed at. But we shall figure that out. Then you, my friend, you should be looking at the piano. Do we have a piano here? Oh, we don't. Maybe I need to explore the green light first. Because I think that all of this will be interactable at some point. Oh, this is the piano. It's covered. It looks like a piano. Not quite, one more. Like so. Is that good enough? And then the last one. Do we see? Yes, we do. And your gaze should be directed at the globe. So basically, you need to look straight. And I think that you're doing that. So I need to find your gaze. Maybe she's looking at the statue. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong.
Another painting by Elodie. There's something deeply disturbing about her work.
Okay. Well, let's do the green light then. My lady, I would kindly ask you that once the midday service is complete, you grant me a few moments of your time in the library. Joan Mother.
So, the housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well. Let's piece the events together, step by step.
Let's do that. Now, how do we do it? Aha.
2 chairs. One of them knocked over. The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. She never got to drink it. Looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day. An empty envelope. Did the housekeeper hand the Countess a letter? Lipstick stains. Same shade the Countess wore when she visited my office. It seems they met here. But something went wrong during the conversation.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like this?
I'm sorry, madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
The bags, we saw them. Yeah, here.
The Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags. What was it that unsettled the housekeeper enough to abandon her post so suddenly?
The paintings. Or do we follow outside? No, I don't believe so. There has to be a heart here.
Lady Fordside, still seething, burned something in the fireplace.
I would assume it's too late for us to recover that? New key clue unlocked? Oh, it isn't too late. Okay, my lady, I have reached a decision, though it weighs heavily upon my heart to sever the ties that have long bound me to this household. Since the reign of King William IV, my family has served Bloomsbury. They have so many typos. With unwavering loyalty and steadfastness, marked by discretion and a faithful execution of our duties. However, there are limits to all things, and of late this house has been frequented by certain individuals whose presence is wholly at odds with the principle to which my lineage is so devoted. It is no coincidence that our family motto is Oblatus, signifying something offered or consecrated. We are vassals of an ideal, the custodians of the most deep-rooted traditions, and the bastions of the eternal values of our nation. This house has forsaken all of this, and you well know the reasons why. So if it's 1940, is it 1845 or is it 1945? I forgot. I was just trying to make some assumptions.
The housekeeper resigned. Seems something, or someone, troubled her greatly. Enough to break the long-standing family tradition tying her to this place.
Alright, what's next? No more green light? I don't think so. So I need to now to decide where I should direct her gaze, and I just don't know. Maybe the bookshelf? I don't know. Nothing seems to be making sense, to be honest. Oh! Wow! Scary. Right, team. Should we proceed then?
This must have been some sort of private study for the Countess.
Yeah, this is so cool.
This looks like the key to the main hall. Could be my way into the heart of the house.
Are you sure you want to do that? Well, take it.
An old pocket watch. It probably belonged to Lord Fordside, Lady Margaret's husband. A British passport. Lord Fordside was undoubtedly a man of the world.
Lady Margaret Fordside, I am writing to you as the attending physician of Ward 2 to promise an update on your daughter Elodie's progress. It is with great pleasure that I report her notable improvement. Elodie now confides that she no longer experiences dark thoughts. Most importantly, the nightmares have subsided, and she has begun to communicate more amicably with her fellow patients, a crucial step in her recovery. Considering that John Morley has been having nightmares as well, is that related somehow? Elodie has also asked me to relay a request. She would like to bring her amber necklace when you visit this Sunday.
Elodie was committed to a psychiatric facility. But she supposedly recovered from whatever ailed her.
One would hope. Okay, so now, do we have actual... Yes, we do. Oh, there are so many clues, but not too many. So this game is pretty affordable. Like usually would expect a game like this costs like at least 20 euros, and this one costs, oh, don't remember, I paid 11 something. And so I don't expect that it would be like very long or very big or very crafted, you know, but so far so good.
Lady Margaret and a young woman. I suppose it's Elodie. They look happy. It was undoubtedly a better time.
Yeah, and so the game will be about 3 hours. So it isn't a long game. So it will be about, I don't know, 3 parts. Well, depends like on my gameplay. I'm quite slow when I play games because I want to explore everything. Like I want to see myself in the mirror. Can I? Of course I cannot. That would be too good. Well, we can now come in here. Oh, so pretty. Bad glitches there a little bit, and that's fine. He forgot to talk. I was waiting, and why can't I walk? What's happening? Oh wow, I think I'm stuck. Don't you love when that happens? Cool. So, I guess I will end this part here. Hopefully next time when I will load the game, it will be working. Would be nice. No, I can't hook. Alright, I'm ending this here. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and hopefully next time it will be fixed. You know, like patch will be released or something. Or maybe it will get fixed like on its own. I hope that next time when I load it, it will be fine. Although was it saved at this point? I don't think it was. I didn't see the save picture. Oh well. Have a nice day, night, morning. Bye bye. I decided to try gamepad. Sometimes. Oh! Yes! Sometimes these things they help! Guys, we are back. Maybe not for long because, oh well, it's been about like 45 minutes or so. 50? Oh, maybe actually I should end it here then. Because I really had a long day. The game got saved. So that is what I was waiting for. Yeah, I'm ending this here.